Hi boos, it's your girl Nadiva Valon back with another video. So this is a prom makeup tutorial and I'm just doing a basic full face glam for my prom babe who wanted some makeup to enhance her look. She has a little bun which I done in another video which you can go and watch. If this is a video you are interested in, then watch me do full face natural glam on this beaut. I'll talk you through step by step what I'm doing. Actually, first, disclaimer, I am not a professional makeup artist. I just know how to make the face look beat and gorgeous. So yeah. And I love to share my skills with people who may not be able to do makeup. So if this can be helpful to someone, then I'm all for it. All for sharing the content. I love to share. So when applying makeup, I don't always apply a primer. Primer is an option, but I only really apply it to oily skin. My skin is not that oily, and even in the areas where it is oily, I will just prefer to apply powder if I get too oily. So I'm starting off with the eyebrows. As you can see, I'm adding concealer to her eyebrows, and before I started filming, I applied some dark brown eyebrow pencil to make a defined shape. And now I'm just applying the concealer and blending it with an angled brush. The key with eyebrows is to just take your time and make sure they look as natural as possible. It's all in the blend, especially if the concealer you're using is several shades lighter than the skin color. And the reason why I use concealer when I'm doing full glam, a lighter concealer when I'm doing full glam makeup, is because it allows the eyebrows to stand out. When I'm just doing a regular everyday beat, I use a concealer or foundation that is the same or just one shade lighter than my skin tone, so it doesn't stand out. It just creates a neat look, so it creates the no makeup look. But for this, as we're doing full glam and we're also applying eyeshadow, I've gone with the light color concealer. I'm using a foundation brush to blend it in. Also use the angle brush to get really close to the eyebrow, as the foundation brush is too big. My sister and my client's sister were in the room, so they were making us laugh, so we were constantly laughing and talking. So now I'm applying eyeshadow to the eyelids. I know the camera is in a really awkward angle, but I do switch it up in a bit. So I'm applying the dark brown in the crease of the brow. My sister taught me this technique because she did a masterclass with one of my favorite makeup artists, Makeup by Sasha. She's also got a YouTube channel, check it out. So you add a dark brown into the crease, and then as her dress is pinkish, I added a pinky color to the lid on top of the eye, and just kept it, a really natural vibe, but with a little pop of color. In order to make the pink colour pop a bit more, I added some concealer to the eyelid, right in the centre. I don't know if you can see it, but I added some concealer before applying the pink colour, and that just gives it a pop. You can also use, there are some special products that you can use which I actually bought but don't use them. It's so funny. You know when you just buy all these specialist stuff and then you don't use it? So my concealer was out, and concealer usually does the job. Yeah, so you can see me doing it right now. So I'm just dabbing on concealer right to the centre of the eyelid, and then after that I add the pink colour, and it just makes it pop a bit. But do make it dry, so make sure you wait a little bit, let it dry a little bit, and then once it's dry, yeah, that's a better angle, so you can see what I've done there in the centre. I'm using a small brush. Ciao, I don't know the specialist names. I'm just a baby girl that likes to look good and make nice looks. But yeah, you can see the brush. These types of brushes come in all makeup brush sets, so you should have something that looks similar to this. The key with buying brushes is to buy really good quality. These brushes are really good quality, and they really apply the makeup flawlessly and seamlessly. So as you can see, I'm adding the pink on top of that concealer. You can dab it in and also try to blend it into the brown that we put in the crease above. Why can't I talk? When I start to do videos, it's like I can't talk. I left this video in real time so you can see how long it actually takes. Obviously I've cut out like the little gaps, but overall this took about nearly 40 minutes application time. And yeah, just so you know, so you have a rough time scale if you wanted to try doing your own makeup. I've gone back to the brown, just making the brown a bit more defined. Yes guys, so still going in with that brown. Blending, blending, blending. So I continue with that technique, just creating some definition between the lighter pink that I'm putting in the middle of the eye and the outer brown. Tonight, I'm chilling on the west side. Oh, call my homegirl, tell your best friend besides you. On the low, no location. I don't want them seeing me getting faded. You should come through tonight. I only kick you with a tie. Cause they won't tell, cause they're trying to live their best life too. On the low, on my own, I'll be waiting. Put me on the phone, I'll be waiting. Yeah. Almost missing my flight today. I look good even though I feel shitty. I just got back out this way. You already got plans for the city. Call them off cause you call them off for me. You're always going on and on. Got it all, ask me why I never leave. I don't go out much. When using eyeshadow you can use multiple colours. I believe I used a dark brown on the crease, browny red also on the outer eye, and then the lighter colour right in the centre of the eyelids. Tell me why you're crying, I'm feeling big deal. When you gave me something I don't really feel, but you knew that already. When I found you on the ground, you were dying. Now you come into my yard uninvited. Come you see me on the edge, I'm enlightened. If the world was ending, would you cry or would you try to get me? Tell me now, I want you to be clear, yeah. Tell me now, I need you to be clear, yeah. I will wait for you, for you. I will wait for you. I will wait for you. Man, you put the time on a rewind, yeah. Help me understand, can you tell me now why you made a war that was fighting now? And you fall and you run when you see my big guns. Run around, run away as a rebel comes out. Then you call on me, when you call me I come, but then you go again with your death, yeah. Open your mind to the sound of the trumpet. What do you want from the life of the hopeless? Now yeah, you are, you're begging and crying. I want to fly, yeah, I'm flying to morning. Running away to the land of discovery. Running away from the suffering I'm gone, yeah. Running away from the darkness I'm out, yeah, yeah. I don't know the limits. Going way beyond the noise and your feelings. When you speak, all I can hear is silence. Turning back from all the pain and violence. Big tunes, now it's big tunes. I'm really right now from the side now. Come on and calm down when you see me. You know that I was there for you. I will wait for you, for you. I will wait for you. I will wait for you. I will wait for you, for you. I will wait for you. I will wait for you. Moving on, If you can see that colour blend there. So now I'm applying some eyeliner. Sometimes I forget the names of the products I'm using. It's so funny. So I'm applying some liquid eyeliner, creating a nice defined line across her eyelid. This is nice for definition. It separates the eye from the colour on top of the eye, and it just brings some focus to the eyes, honey. It's not the easiest thing to apply, I must say. I can do it on myself quite well, but when doing makeup for somebody else, I find it quite challenging. Onto the other eye. Guys, doing makeup is not actually as hard as you think. Half of the struggle is having the right tools, and that's what a lot of people don't have. Make sure you have all the tools, have several eye palettes with different shades, different colors. Also make sure you have every single brush that exists. Honestly, you just need a very, very good toolkit, because this makes your job easier, and it means that if you have options, you don't always have to, for example, go and wash your brushes when you're doing one look or one face. I have several brush kits, so I'm able to use them all at once and wash all the brushes after. So that's just a tip. A lot of people overthink a lot of things in life, and life is actually, you know, some things in life are actually more simple than we think. As you can see, I'm still applying the liquid eyeliner. The challenge with applying liquid eyeliner is that you don't want to put too much on and cover up the eyeshadow you've just applied, but also you need to add enough for it to have an impact. So I'm just trying to create a good middle. So now I'm just adding some shimmer into the corners of the eye, the inside corners of the eye, to add a little bit of glam, a little bit of glitz and glam to the eye. We're not going to put too much, just adding a small bit of glitter to the inner eye can really add a nice little extra touch. I'm going back in with the liquid eyeliner just to make sure the lines are lining. Now I go in with my foundation brush to just clean up any mess that I've made. And then I'm going in with concealer under the eyes. Now we're starting the face work. So the first thing I apply is concealer. This is to brighten up under the eye. Many people choose to put the concealer on after the foundation. That is great, and I do it that way also sometimes, but this time I went straight in with the concealer. Under the eyes, on top of the lip, and in the center of the chin, a little bit of the forehead. This is going to add a pop of smoothness and highlight to the face. And when mixed with the foundation, will stand out in the nicest way. So I'm blending. I blended all that concealer in with my foundation brush. Guys, I like doing makeup for people, but do I enjoy getting my makeup done? Like, it feels like pampering. It feels like somebody's just literally just giving me like a face massage, and then I look back in the mirror and I look like an absolute spice. I love it so much. Like, honestly, if I could just pay someone to do my makeup every week, I would. It's so fun to me. Very enjoyable experience. Let me know if you like getting your makeup done or if you prefer to do it yourself. Nothing like a little bit of pampering, girls. We love it. Well, I do. Let me know if you do too. I love a pamper. I love a pampering, shall I say, not a pamper. Oh God, I left Pampers many years ago. So I'm just adding another layer of concealer, but closer to the eye. So when I first added it, it didn't go close under the eye, and that's a little tip as well. Making sure the concealer goes right under the eye can really make a difference to your look, 100%. Because the highlight draws straight from under your eye instead of having a gap under your eye. It just looks more seamless and more sleek. Again, I'm going in and making sure my lines are lining, making sure the shape is shaping for the liquid eyeliner. Don't she look cute? Look at her. Look at her. Gorgeous. Now onto the eyebrows. Her eyebrows are so gorgeous. Get yourself a spoolie. I just made sure that the eyebrows were facing upwards. So now I'm just blending. I'm just blending in with my unicorn brush. I love this brush. It's so cute. It's got like glitter in it. But anyway, I'm using her amiable lashes. I just showed you them in the camera. I'm contouring, so I'm just creating some shadows and some warmth around her face with some dark foundation. The brand is Sleek. Yeah, it's not foundation, it's just a contour kit. Essentially, it's all the same stuff, isn't it? They just have different consistency. So I've just added that around the face. Warm back up the face. Also adding some contour to the cheeks. I'm not a heavy contour girl. I like to just follow the shapes on the face, but not too heavy. So I add very little amount of product and I just go in with the brush, blending it and blending it in. Now onto the lips. Firstly, I'm moisturising them. I use my Nivea lip moisturiser, and that allows your lipstick and gloss to go on seamlessly. So back to the lashes. I took them out the packaging and now I'm just measuring them up against my client's eye to make sure that I don't need to cut any off, because everybody's eye is different. So that's another tip. Make sure you measure your lashes so you don't look like a bird, honey, a bird. Back to the lips, babes. So I'm adding dark brown lip pencil. That is my go-to. I mean, most of us are brown girls, so we use brown lip pencil. Another tip, babes. Listen, once you put brown lip pencil, you can literally apply any colour to your lip in the centre, as long as you blend it in and rub it in well, okay? So don't let nobody tell you that you can't wear pink, you can't wear red. You can wear any colour lip, sweetheart. Any colour lip. Just make sure you line your lip nicely and you blend in the colour of your choice. Yes, girl, rub them lips. Blendy, blendy. Uh-huh. Do you get the picture, guys? You understand? And I also cleaned up around the lip just to make sure it was extra perfect. So right now I'm going in with my spoolie on her eyelashes to make sure they are all facing up, up, up. Adding a little bit of mascara. I always get excited towards the end, guys. Sorry for ruining the, the zen vibes. Let me bring it back. So I'm adding some mascara. Sometimes I do this before applying my lashes. It depends how full the lashes are. But I wanted to give her the full glam on the eyes because her beat is quite natural. But she has really pretty eyes and I wanted them to pop. So we gave it a little bit of mascara. And now the lash has been sitting there with the glue. I'm applying the lash now that the glue has dried. Lovely, look how cute they look. Applying the next lash. Guys, if you see how long it takes me to apply lashes on my own face, this is just rude. I cannot believe her lashes went on so quick. But anyway, we move, sis. If it takes you forever to put your lashes on, before we move, do let me know in the comments, because it could take me like 20 minutes to get my lashes on. Anyway, girls, we're going in with the highlighter now. We're going to highlight all the areas we added concealer to give them the extra pop. So that's under the eyes, top of the lip, and the chin and the forehead. We also go along the nose. And we're doing lower cheekbones. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. So now back to lip. I'm just, now that she's got the brown on, I'm adding like a light, I don't know what to call it, a browny, pinky matte gloss. And I'm going in with a Flush, Sleek Flush blusher. That is like my favorite blusher. I've been using it for donkey's years. It's just a perfect color. And with your blusher, guys, you're meant to bring your blusher up your face, and also it really looks nice when you bring it into your forehead as well. So I've blushed her, and now I'm dabbing out the highlighter that we applied earlier. We let it bake for a little bit. So now I'm just dusting it off, kind of patting it in and dusting it off. A little bit of both, you know. Now I'm blending. Yes, let's blend it out. Blend it all out, girls. Yes. Blend. Blend. Yes. Yes, we're blending it out. Blending is make or break, guys, because I've had some days where I haven't had time to blend properly, and wow, it's not a pretty sight. So this final touch, sometimes I leave it out, but it does add a bit of, you know, a bit more dynamic to the eye area. That's eyeliner, not liquid, the pencil. I put it under her eye, done it very quickly, and now I'm adding a bit of mascara to her bottom lashes. Bottom lash mascara, it just makes you look next level. I can't lie, this step I don't really do as often. I don't really do it, but you know, I just wanted the prom girl, the prom babe, to just look as angelic as possible, and I think we achieved that. She's so cute. Yes. So now we're going in with highlighter. I add a little bit to the tip of the nose, and then I use a larger brush and I apply highlighter to her cheeks. And then I go in again. So my lip combo is like brown, then a brownie pink, and now we're doing the brighter pink right in the center of the lip for the little pouty look. Muah, that vibes. So yeah, just applying that, rubbing it in with a small brush, and then she's going to blend it in with her two lips, and she's just going to do the you know, the I'm gonna show you the when she does it. Go on. Yes, that's the guys. So she's blending it. Oh gosh, look at it, gorgeous. I'm just making sure the highlighter is highlighting. I've turned her towards the light. Apologies, we should have always been towards the light, to be fair. But I've turned her towards the light to make sure that what I'm seeing actually makes sense to the world when she goes outside. So I've turned her to the light to make sure everything's adding up. I'm adding highlighter to her cheeks. Also to the underneath her eyebrows, because we've put the eyeshadow on. It's always nice to have that little pop of dazzle under the eyebrows. I don't always do that, just for full glam. We also did on top of her lip, her nose, her cheeks. So now I'm going in again and doing a little bit of blending, and then voila, guys, yes, we have the setting spray. I'm just fixing her edges, and guys, that is the full beat. Soft glam, Prom Makeup. She looks gorgeous, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know. And also just use this video to watch and do your makeup along with the video. If you are a beginner, this is a really helpful tutorial. Hopefully the video was helpful for you. Do leave comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know if it was helpful and suggest other videos for me. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Love, Wunna. Muah.